So here are the instructions to make this image. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get our ruler and we're going to make a 4-inch line. Now we're not going to do it straight up and down, but we're going to do it at a little bit of an angle. So I'm going down and I'm putting a line. Don't make yours as dark as this. You're going to make yours much lighter. After you have this is going to be the bottom of the pear and this is going to be the top. So the first thing we want to do, about 3/4 of a way up, so that's about there, we're going to make the first sphere. This is the bottom of the pear. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because, as you know, there's no such thing as a perfect pear. And we're not having it sit straight up and down, we're having it at a slight angle. So that's the base of the pear. And then what we're going to do on the top is do the smaller circle. We're constructing the pear. So these are the shapes that are inside the pear. So we're going to have a sphere at the top and then a sphere at the bottom. And don't worry about making it perfect. Okay, so right now we've built the first part of a snowman. Now let's turn it into a pear shape. So the next thing we want to do is we want to curve this edge and then this edge. So you can see we already have a pear shape forming and we're doing a construction drawing. We're building from the inside out. Now we're going to come down a little bit from the top and we're going to do a curve. And then from there, we're going to put the stem. Now we want, since the pear is leaning to the left, we're going to have the stem leaning to the right. So the stem is going to look like this. Comes up about 1 inch. And there is a basic pear shape. So I've been doing this, drawing this now for about 3 minutes. Underneath, we're going to create a shadow. And if you've noticed, what I'm doing is I'm making it thick to thin to kind of mirror the shape of the pear. So it's thicker at the bottom, and then it tapers in right here, and then we're going to have a little bit of the shadow of the stem. So now that we have this, I'm going to lightly go in and find the edges. Now these inside lines will eventually disappear. We're going to erase these in our final drawing. We're not going to leave these dark circle shapes in there. But I'm showing you how the pear has been constructed with 2 spheres. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to lightly put in where the shadows are, just like on the sphere. And then here is going to be the highlight. This is going to be the light on the sphere, on the pear rather, and then you're going to get light coming down this edge. So I'm going to label this. light. And once you have this shape, we can develop this into a finished version like this. So the next thing I want to do is I want to show that the bottom of the pear has these shapes underneath. It's not perfectly round on the bottom, so I'm putting a little bit of a bulge on the bottom. And then just to set the shadow, I'm going to put a light shadow on the bottom. So we have the pear. It's sitting on the tabletop, has a shadow underneath, and then I'm going to put a light form shadow here. Now I've set this drawing up. We can go in with the eraser and we can remove these interior lines. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 or 3 versions of this pear using this guide, these instructions, to start you off. This is version 1 that I did. I want you to spend at least an hour on each version. After you do 2 versions, you're going to post both of those for your homework. If you want to do a 3rd or a 4th, that's up to you. But I want nice drawings for this exercise. So here are the instructions for the construction. So this is construction instructions. We're going to start off with a set of 2 spheres. 1 sphere, 2 sphere. On a diagonal 4-inch line. Have the stem 1 inch. So I'd like to see 2 versions of this, and if you can, do 3. Spend an hour on each version. If you want to spend more on each version, that's up to you, but I want the finished version to look something like this. That's it for this video. See ya.